Okay, so those are all the top stories that we're tracking, but it is earnings season, lest we forget, despite the multiple queues that we have to work with. So let's get talking to a couple of companies. Cosmo Films is on our radar. They've posted a good quarter three with margin expanding, revenue up around 35% year on year. Additionally, the company has also received sanction under the PLI scheme to produce speciality films for use in electronic products. To talk about all of this, the Q3 numbers plus the PLI scheme, we have with us Pankaj Poddar, the CEO, who's joining in now. Mr. Poddar, hi, welcome to the show. Before we get chatting about your Q3 numbers, I just wanted to understand the opportunity from the PLI scheme. What is the incentive that you would be receiving from the government, and how much are you probably looking to invest, and by when would we probably see it, add on to your numbers?
So initially we have committed a smaller investment of around 30 crores, and on this we will get the Maharashtra state incentive as well, which is 100% of the investment, and we are also going to get the PLI, which is roughly 10 crores put together. And this will be largely for the electronic goods segment. And as we see this opportunity, we are going to scale it up depending on how this does for the company.
So how much do it account, how much does specialty films now account for in your overall scheme of things? Because you had said you have a target of 80% in FY23. And let's talk about your numbers as well, Pankaj. 9-month revenues at 2,100 crores, margins at 17%. You had guided for 20% for the full year with 3,000 crore on the top line. You still hold that?
Yeah, pretty much. The last 3 quarters, or in fact last 12 quarters, have gone very well for the company. As far as the specialty is concerned, we do hold 80% for next year. In fact, the initial target was FY24, which we said that we'll be able to do by the end of next year. And yeah, so overall is going well. The specialty sales are going up. It is hovering at around 60-63% right now. So we are expecting from 62-63% to roughly 80% in a 15-month time period from now.
So I didn't understand that. 60 to 63% growth is what you're talking about, and 80%.
Not really. Out of our total sales,
out of the total sales.
Specialty is, yeah.
So it will become 80% of your overall business, is what you're saying.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right.
I had a question there actually, because you are into many segments, right? There's lamination films, there's label films, wraparound label films, and at the start of the pandemic, the business surged because of safety reasons. A lot more films were being used for products across segments, FMCG, etc., pharma. But now, do you think that since this whole COVID situation has subsided, will it be perhaps lower growth than what you saw in the recent past?
So see, we are largely into BOPP films, and BOPP films is one of the most easily recyclable product. And therefore, the entire industry is trying to make mono-material structures. All the brands are working towards it. And we feel that BOPP film will be the largest beneficiary of this change. And we're already seeing a very healthy trend where the brands are either shifting to polyethylene material or polypropylene material, and all the BOPP films are made from polypropylene, and polypropylene gives the best advantage in terms of barrier properties, in terms of the gloss, in terms of printability, and over and above the recyclability of the material. So therefore, we feel that it will continue to grow. The pandemic, some segments went very well and some segments did not do as well. But those were one-time blips. What we feel is that this is going to be an ongoing growth journey for the BOPP films as such.
Okay. Mr. Poddar, I had a two-part question. One was the impact of crude prices on your margins. You've done around 17% for 9 months. What are you envisaging for the remaining part of maybe the foreseeable future, not only this fiscal, but going into FY23? And if you can give us a sense in terms of how your newer businesses, such as your pet care business, is doing, is that propelling on a low base? What is the kind of growth that you're probably envisaging there as well?
So see, if we see the last 10 years for the company, we have grown from an EBITDA level of 100 crores to this year's run rate of close to 600 crores. So the company has progressed very well over the years, and a lot of this has to come from either the cost reduction, better utilization of the assets, or the improvement in specialty sales. we continue with this journey, and the new specialty polyester line that is going to come in the next financial year is also towards increasing the specialty sales for the company. As far as the other businesses are concerned, we had largely started two different setups. One was Zigly, which is into pet care venture. And as we can clearly see that there's a lot of interest in pet care. This industry was growing at 22% earlier, and pandemic has actually fueled the fire for the simple reason that more and more people wanted to become pet parents. We have started our website, and a lot of customers have started not just visiting our website, but have started procuring products and services from our website. We had also opened our first experience center, and that has done, in fact, better than what we had initially projected for that. And in the coming months, we are going to invest more on our either the website or the app as such, as well as adding more experience centers. We'll also continue to add more products and services, both to our website as well as to our experience center. So that business is concerned, we have, I think our pilot has done pretty well, and we are going to scale up as such.
All right, we take that point. Pankaj, thanks a lot for joining in. Wish you good luck for the remainder of this year as well as the next fiscal, and more importantly for pet care as well. Ekta, he was talking about pet care. Ritu and I had done a segment on pet care where the market size of pet care in 2015 in India was just 1600 crores, but in 2026 it's likely to grow to almost 6,000 crores. So that's a big opportunity there.
Okay, I read something which said that pets are the new plants and kids are just another.
Plants are the new pets, and pets are the new kids.
Plants are the new pets, pets are the new kids. And what are kids? Kids are just like having exotic animals at home that you can afford only if you're rich and you have a lot of time on your hands.
Okay, I don't have a kid, you have, so we know who's the richer one. But with that, what we'll do is take a short break. On the other side, we'll be joined by Bharat Puri, the MD at Pidilite Industries, to discuss their third quarter earnings.